Hi everybody, I'm Heather with Grace Allen Blinds. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about solar shades. Solar shades are often referred to by people who come in contact with them as the shades that you can see out of but no one can see in. That's a little bit deceptive as far as the way they work, so I'm going to talk a little bit today about how to use those shades, what the different percentages mean, what they're made of, and just kind of give you a little bit of information so that if you're interested in this product, you can make wise decisions when it's time for you to purchase. So, roller shades or solar shades are rated based upon the openness factor, and that has to do with the openness of the weave. So, the lower the number, the tighter woven it is, and the higher the number, the looser the weave is. So there's some trade-offs to that. The higher number you can see through a little bit easier when the shade is lowered, but the tighter the weave, the better job the fabric does at actually preventing the sun from coming through. So I'll show you a few samples today so you can get an idea. This is a 10% openness from a fabricator I like a lot called Roll. They're based out of Colorado. So if you notice, now this is a north-facing window, this is afternoon, so we don't have the most intensive sun, but even with a 10% openness, you can see that this black solar screen really cuts down on the glare that comes in the window. And then as we move to an even tighter weave, as we get down to the 1%, you are sacrificing a little bit of visibility, but you're gaining a lot more sun and light control as you move to the lower openness. So when you meet with a representative, they should be able to show you some samples of some different openness factors so that you can kind of get a look at them yourself and decide which is best for your space. Now the next thing to consider is what color you want. So we go back to these. Most popular and probably what you're used to seeing in restaurants is the black or some black looking charcoal combination, something like that. But there is also white. So while the white might give you a little bit lighter look in your space, it does obstruct your view. The way our eyes work, we just see through the black clear. Even if you look at these samples as I'm holding them up, sorry, not doing the best job, you can see better to our backyard with the black than you can with the white. So there's a little bit of a compromise. It's easier on our eye. This is the same fabric, same openness, just different colors. So for maximum visibility, I always tend to steer people towards the darker colors. But, you know, if you just love that lighter look, there are definitely plenty of options out there in the lighter fabric sunscreens. Now, what makes these guys so confusing and makes people think that you can't see through them at night is because during the day, when your light source is outside and you're looking in, it does provide some daytime privacy. However, when the light source is reversed at night, and maybe your home is what's brighter and it's darker outside, the reverse is going to be true, and people are going to be able to see in your home. So I do not ever recommend a true solar shade for bedrooms, bathrooms, or anywhere where someone wants complete privacy. Here are a few photos showing solar shades in residential applications in light and dark colors. Click over to our website to see more. There's a few other products out there that are really well suited for maybe heavy use spaces like office spaces, whether that be residential or commercial, that add some extra benefits to the product that you won't get in just your standard material. The first one is what we would call silver screen. So you get that nice clear view through of the black like we looked at earlier, but the back side actually has a thin aluminum coating on it that makes it more reflective. So it's going to not get that heat gain that you would typically find with a black shade. So ease of view, cuts down the glare, but then also reflects the heat. So this is a really neat choice to consider. Additionally, there is what's called a T-screen. So a little bit more basic than what I showed you than I just showed you, but it basically has a white backside, so again reflective, and then a black front side. And then this is a cool black, which is still black on both sides, but the way that it's woven, it will reduce your heat gain a little bit more than just a standard black fabric will. So when you're looking at these types of materials, you're going to have a little bit higher front end investment, but you're going to have some energy savings that is going to offset that over the long term. If you're thinking about these for your home or want just a more residential look, there are several fabrics out there that kind of have a textured look to them, but still fall into the solar screen category. Really easy to clean, made out of like your PVC material or your fiberglass. They come in a variety of shades. This is all the colors that go with the fabric swatch I just showed. Lots of different textures, a little bit of a basket weave. If you want to introduce kind of a textural element, but still have that sunscreen functionality to your product as well. For more inspiration and education, head on over to our Facebook site, Great Silent Blinds, or visit our website to sign up for our newsletter and our vlog updates.